I am taking a vow right now to do my best to not bring up the Drake and Kendrick Lamar beef at all in regards to those two. If I ever bring them up, I'm going to try to separate the beef, but especially in regards to J. Cole. I understand and acknowledge the role that he played in the beef last year. 7-minute drill, dissing Kendrick, taking it back, apologizing. I understand that fully, and I understand how for some people, the certain raps that J. Cole might be spitting, the bite might be taken out of him, the venom might be taken out of him. But I am just so tired of the discourse that's going on social media, especially Twitter, but damn near anywhere. You see anything about Drake or Cole or Kendrick, it's always the worst, half-baked, just worst opinion that you've ever heard. And I'm so tired of these terrible takes that have really nothing to do with the music. It's about numbers, it's about streaming, about the lawsuit. I'm just tired of it, bro. I just want to focus on the music. And I've noticed a lot of other reactors, man, hey, get your money. I'm not mad. It's like they're uploading like 2-3 videos a day about the beef and shit like that. And hey, like I said, if you're making your money that way, that's cool. But I just want to separate myself from those type of reactors that are doing that. And over here, I just want to focus on the music. And full disclosure, J. Cole is my favorite rapper. So I definitely want to try to separate what happened last year from the music that he's putting out in 2025. So if y'all rock with that, that's what's happening over here on this channel. And it looks like, of course, I wouldn't be here if he didn't drop new music. J. Cole dropped off a little loosey. I'm assuming, I don't think this is going to wind up on the fall off or anything like that. But it's called Clouds. I have seen a couple quotes floating around there of what he might be talking about on this track. But from everything that I've been seeing, surprise, surprise, J. Cole getting busy on this one. Roll one up, hit that subscribe button, and let's get it.
My niggas be smoking on something loud. Head to the clouds, I ain't been stepping out.
Yo.
Sticking out in the crowd. This world is
I didn't think Cole would be on like a smoking vibe. I like this though. Produced by Omen too.
Please believe these flows teach egos to freeze and then reseed. I'm C4 beneath your Jeep. The second you turn that keyhole, and heat blows. Your weak flows right out the water. The father, boy,
just the flow right off rip.
My style got a restraining order. Don't bother. I charter unseen territories in order to push it farther than you niggas had ever thought of. Fiends turn to kings, dreams turn to things tangible. My hands are full with grants I pull from stanzas. No, I can't go slow. I'm Sandra Bull. Either proceed with speed or don't breathe. Snow
dog, everything rhyming.
And the planet of shake when I'm performing. Tectonic plates from a place with text on their waist, so stay safe or get left with chest on your faces. Death waits for your last of breath. I'ma pass the test, yes, I'm a master chef. Wanna taste and pay for it. The pain I feel on my frame gets transmuted to a dangerous flame. I spit fire at the devil while the angels sing.
The flow transmuted
remains the same. I'm plain Jane out of chain on my neck, but shine light baguettes. Spike Lee at the audio. Back in my barrio, parties got shot up, so I built up on my cardio. Dodge shells, collect coins like a Mario, but this is not a game, an experience. I'm serious, nigga. Straight up.
Like that cadence and that flow, unmatched, bro. It's kind of give me For Your Eyes Only vibes.
I'm that bass in your trunk, the bullet that missed Trump, the gunner jam. Cause the same God had other plans. The son of man extending his hand, the son of Sam, and forgiveness for all of the homicides we witnessed. The over dramatized, the traumatized with sickness, thrown in the pan and caramelized for richness, and served on a plate with sirloin steak to billionaires who don't care if the world's gonna break. Cause greed is a poisonous seed in as it spreads like weeds through the mind's apple trees. I proceed with caution, and I'm not flossing. Unlike some, I'm not defined by my fortune. But no, lo and behold, as my poetry grows, I give all glory to God as the story unfolds, and the gray hairs that grow on my head.
Yo, who fucking with this?
To get it, you ain't never too old, so keep hold of your dream, no matter how it seems. If you don't water your lawn, well then it won't stay green. I seen babies turn fiends, addicted to
the keep going.
Cashiers replaced by machines. Before long, all the songs the whole world sings will be generated by latest of AI regimes. As all of our favorite artists erased by a screen from the wayside. Hey, whatever happened to human beings?
God damn, bro. I'm so glad I go through these songs twice now. Whew. Because there ain't no way I could have took all that in. Just one listen. God damn, Cole. Bro, like I said, I haven't even gotten into like the bars and breaking them down yet, but just the flow and the cadence and what I could catch. This is why he's my GOAT, bro. This is why he's my favorite rapper of all time. Everything is like rhyming. The internal rhymes are great. And he's always poignant. He's always talking about something. Like some people might consider that like conscious, but he doesn't do it in a preachy way. You know what I mean? But he's always talking about some like deeper shit. Some shit that makes you give pause. You know what I mean? Some shit that makes you think a little harder than you might be used to thinking. Let's run this back a second time and try to break some of these bars down. But just as complex as Cole is and the faster flow, no promises that I'm going to get everything. If I miss something, let me know down in the comments.
This world is changing right in front of me. Gray hairs, I'm aging quicker than I thought I'd be. Straight up.
Gray hairs, I'm aging faster than I thought I'd be, bro. I turned 32 this year. And if you're anywhere around that age, bro, you probably felt that. I got a few right around here. Probably can't see them on the camera, but I got way more grays than I'd like to have, at 32. What?
Please believe these flows teach egos to freeze and then recede. I'm C4 beneath your Jeep the second you turn.
Just the first 2 bars, bro. Please believe these flows.
Please believe these flows teach egos to freeze.
Please believe these flows teach egos to freeze and then recede. Just those internal rhymes, bro. What the fuck? Those 2 bars shit on so many rappers' whole career. What the fuck? What are we talking about, yo?
Please believe these flows teach egos to freeze and then recede. I'm C4 beneath your Jeep the second you turn that keyhole and he blows.
I'm C4 the minute you turn that, he gonna blow your ass up, bro.
I'm C4 beneath your Jeep the second you turn that keyhole and he blows. Your weak flows right out the water. The father, boy, I work smarter and harder. My style got a restraining order.
The father, bro, I work smarter and harder. Y'all heard the phrase? Work smart, not hard. He said, I do both, bro. I'm gonna work my ass off. You're going to get this work ethic, but I'm going to do it in a smart way, too. That's like maximum efficiency with your craft.
The father, boy, I work smarter and harder. My style got a restraining order. Don't bother. I charter unseen territories in order to push it farther than you niggas had ever thought. I caught a lot of murder charges, turn artists to martyrs. When I rock, that turns to goddess. Fiends turn to kings, dreams turn.
So you say, that kind of, what I was talking about in the intro, I could understand how some of these, like, I want the smoke bars, these like tough rapper bars. I understand how that could take the sting. What happened last year. I understand how that could take the sting or the venom out of some of those bars. And if you've seen what Freddie Gibbs is talking about, he don't seem too happy about Cole continuing to spit these tough rapper bars and shit. And to be honest, if we want to get in the lyrical spar and shit, I would love to see Freddie and Cole go back and forth a little bit, but that's just me.
Flows right out the water. The father, boy, I work smarter and harder. My style got a restraining order. Don't bother. I charter unseen territories in order to push it farther than you niggas had ever thought. I caught a lot of murder charges, turn artists to martyrs. When I rock, that turns to goddess. Fiends turn to kings, dreams turn to things tangible. My hands are full with grants I pull from stanzas. No, I can't go slow. I'm Sandra Bully. The proceed with speed.
Hold up, I need to stop playing around. Let me pull up these lyrics. Alright, we good.
The goddess, fiends turn to kings, dreams turn to things tangible. My hands are full with grants I pull from stanzas. No, I can't go slow. I'm Sandra Bully. The proceed with speed or don't breathe. Snow Creed, a color that won't heed to the warning. The planet of shake when I'm performing.
I don't know why I didn't pull up the lyrics before and shit. But this might be a long ass video, so I appreciate you rocking with me if you rocking to the end. But just these internal rhymes and this cadence, I keep saying it, bro. But like this is executed just so well, bro. From martyrs when I rock, thoughts turn to goddess, fiends turn to kings, dreams turn to things tangible. Dreams are just in your imagination, but my dreams turn to things tangible, things I can touch. My hands are full with grands I pulled, money, from stanzas, from raps. Stanza is like a pattern of rhymes, I don't know the exact technical terms and shit, but I'm Sandra Bullock. Either proceed with speed or don't breathe. That's gotta be something tied into some movie of hers. Oh, Speed and Don't Breathe. What's that movie she had? Was it called Don't Breathe? Where you weren't supposed to Bird Box, I think. There's no creed or color that won't heed to the warning that'll shake that the planet will shake when I'm performing. Yo, I'm doing it no justice just talking about it and shit, but man.
Sandra Bullock, either proceed with speed or don't breathe. Snow creed, a color that won't heed to the warning. The planet will shake when I'm performing. Tectonic plates from a place with text on their waist, so stay safe or get left with chest on your face. As death waits for your
chest
last
on your face.
I'ma pass the test, yes, I'm a master chef. Wanna taste and pay for it. They claim they're real, but they're seldom straight for it. The pain I feel on my frame gets transmuted to a dangerous flame. I spit fire at the devil while the angels sing. The flow change, but remains the same.
Dog, that visual that he's painting with that shit, and like I said in the first run through, he used the word transmuted. When's the last time you heard the word transmuted? Period. Especially in a rap song, though. They claim that they're real, but they're seldom straightforward. The pain I feel on my frame gets transmuted to a dangerous flame. Basically just using that pain, his life story, you know what I mean, to come up with the rhymes that he gives to the world, which are fire. So he's turning that pain into fire to give to the world. I spit fire at the devil while the angels sing. That metaphor or that visual is just crazy.
Pain I feel on my frame gets transmuted to a dangerous flame. I spit fire at the devil while the angels sing. The flow change but remains the same. I'm plain Jane, not a chain on my neck, but shine like baguettes. Ashamed not a flex to rhyme like the rest. My mind's quite depressed if I don't write these. I'm Spike Lee at the audio, back in my barrio. Parties got shot up, so I built up all my cardio. Dodge shells, collect coins like a Mario, but this is not a game, an experience. I'm serious.
That shit is crazy, bro. This is interesting that he says right here, not a chain on my neck, but shine like baguettes. Baguettes are diamonds. Not a chain on my neck, but he's still shining. A shame, not a flex, to rhyme like the rest. A shame, not a flex. So I guess how I take that is like to rhyme like the rest is like not on his level. So he's saying it's a shame, not a flex to rhyme like the rest. Because if I rhyme like the rest, that won't be a flex, but a lot of rappers be flexing that they're dope rappers and nowhere close to his level. Is how I'm taking that, but I could be wrong. But then this last four here, my mind's quite depressed if I don't write these. Talking about the rhymes, going back to writing rhymes and shit. I'm Spike Lee of the audio, back in my barrio. Barrio means like neighborhood, I'm pretty sure. Spike Lee of the audio. If y'all know who Spike Lee is, y'all need to do your research, no doubt. But super famous black director. Do the Right Thing, so many classic movies and shit. But he was one of the first black directors who really gave an insight to the black experience and shit. And Cole kind of comparing himself to that, but in audio form, which I completely agree with because the way he paints pictures, very Spike Lee-esque. Parties got shot up, so I built up all the cardio. I said it in the intro. I wasn't going to try to bring up the beef, but parties got shot up makes me think he's somewhat talking about the party dying, which, you know, Kendrick has been talking about. Could be reaching there. Parties got shot up, so I built up all my cardio, dodged shells. So he's built up his cardio in order to dodge the shells that, you know, the party's getting shot up with. Collecting coins like a Mario, of course. You played the game. He collects coins, but he's talking about money. Collecting coins like a Mario. But this is not a gaming experience. I'm serious. So this is not a game like Mario would be. This is real life. You know what I mean? That whole verse, but especially that last four, fire.
This world is changing right in front of me. Gray hairs, I'm aging quicker than I thought I'd be. I'm that bass in your trunk, the bullet that missed Trump, the gun that jammed, cause it seemed God had other plans. The son of man.
Come on, bro. That shit got my attention right away. I'm the bass in your trunk, the bullet that missed Trump. Yo, he gonna get a lot of ats on Twitter. If he's on Twitter, people not gonna like that line, and I guarantee half of them own Oakley shades and be rocking like a camo hat or something like that. I'm just saying, there's a type. Anyway, I'm the bass in your trunk, the bullet that missed Trump, the gun that jammed because it seemed God had other plans. So he's not just talking shit. Like that bullet that missed Trump, that ties into the next bar, the gun that jammed because it seemed like God had other plans. The bullet that missed Trump, he's saying like that missed for a reason. You know what I mean? And comparing himself to the gun that jammed because God had other plans. That's just, you can apply that in your own life. You know, you can apply that to whatever you're doing in life. Sometimes what you need isn't necessarily what you want, and sometimes what you get is a better outcome than what you initially wanted. You know what I mean?
Son of Sam and forgiveness for all of the hump. Yo, trunk, the bullet that missed Trump, the gun at jam, cause it seemed God had other plans. The son of man extending his hand, the son of Sam and forgiveness for all of the homicides we witnessed. The over dramatized, the traumatized with sickness, thrown in the pan and caramelized for richness, and served on a plate with sirloin steak to billionaires who don't care if the world's gonna break.
Again, bro, the visuals that this man paints. Thrown in the over dramatized, the traumatized with sickness, thrown in the pan and caramelized for richness. You usually caramelize like onions and shit like that. That means just making them more flavorful. You put them in there with some butter, some oil or whatever, and it just brings out the flavor. Sometimes you let that shit simmer, you let it slow cook for hours, it just brings out the flavor in that shit. Thrown in the pan, caramelized for richness. So he's comparing himself, the people he represents and shit, thrown in the pan, caramelized for richness, and served on a plate with a sirloin steak to billionaires who don't care the world's gonna break. So it sounds like, to me, it's saying that we're all, you know, pawns in the game that the government, the billionaires, whatever they control, caramelize for richness, use us, you know, they'll build us up or whatever, but only to a certain point in order to benefit them. Thrown in the pan, caramelized for richness, served on a plate with a sirloin steak to billionaires who don't give that. Those lines are way more loaded than I'm processing right now. That's gonna be one that I think, you know, it's gonna take, you know, 10, 12 listens to fully understand what these bars mean. But
I'm alive for richness and served on a plate with sirloin steak to billionaires who don't care if the world's gonna break. Long as they make money off it, pain brings profit. One man gains it soon as the next man lost it. There's a bridge you can walk to hear God talk, but there are real slim odds a rich man crosses, cause greed is a poisonous seed indeed.
Man, this shit's so deep, bro. I know I'm sounding like a fucking idiot trying to break this shit down, but I'm loving what I'm hearing right now. Off the, you know, billionaires who don't care if the world gonna break. Long as they make money off it, the pawns that I was just explaining in the last bar, pain brings profit. One man's gain as soon as the next man lost it. And that could be with anything, but in the scope of like billionaires, you think of like billionaires that own labels and the artist as a pawn, or just politics is just the everyday people as pawns. Millionaires don't care the world's gonna break. Long as they make money off it, pain brings profit. One man gains it as soon as the next man lost it. There's a bridge you can walk to hear God talk, but there's a real slim chance, real slim odds a rich man crosses. There's a bridge to salvation and to saving yourself and to being a good person and to, you know, to heaven. You know what I mean? But it's a real slim chance that a rich man crosses, because when you reach a certain level of richness, like on Cole's level, I feel like it's kind of a give and take depending on how you're brought up. You can still be in touch with reality, and you can still be a good person. But I believe after you reach a certain level of richness, you cannot be in touch with the regular everyday people, regular everyday life. Like, especially when it reaches like billionaire threshold, like I really think you just lose all touch with humanity and shit like that. So especially in regards to billionaires, that salvation shit, like there's a very, very, very small chance that somebody who's made that much money can still be a good person enough to get himself into heaven, is what I think Cole is getting at.
Brings profit, one man gains it soon as the next man lost it. There's a bridge you can walk to hear God talk, but there are real slim odds a rich man crosses, cause greed is a poisonous seed indeed. As it spreads like weeds through the mind's apple trees, I proceed with caution, and I'm not flossing. Unlike some, I'm not defined by my fortune, I'm defined by rhymes. Though I'm in my prime, there was times that I was down cause I thought I lost it, but no, lo and behold, as my poetry grows, I give all glory to God as the story unfolds, and the gray hairs that grow on my head will show. Ain't no time limit to get it, you ain't never too old, so keep hold of your dream no matter how it's
Yes, sir, bro. Y'all remember Gary V? Gary V used to preach that shit a lot. Like, yo, you're 40, it don't matter. Like, go and get it. And I know Gary V is kind of a controversial figure nowadays, but that's what that shit just reminded me of. Like, you ain't never too old, and the gray hairs that grow on my head will show. Ain't no time limit to get it. You ain't never too old, bro. I don't care what walk of life it is, bro. You hear about stories all the time. Oprah, or this person, Steve Harvey didn't get it till he was 30. This person got fired at 35, bro. If you really want something, go out and get it. Fuck a timeline. Unless it's something like, you know, you can't be 50 and be like, I want to play middle linebacker for the Kansas City Chiefs. Not gonna happen. You know what I mean? You gotta be kind of realistic with what you want to make happen. But something like being a rapper, being a I don't know, being in the wrestling business. I heard like DDP got in the wrestling business when he was 30. I know that's a physical thing, so that kind of goes against what I was saying earlier. But if you want to be a rapper, you think you're nice, and you're 40, do that shit, bro. Put out a song, get in the studio, make a music video. Who knows? They could be the one thing that blows you up. Like, it's never too late for shit.
If you don't water your lawn, as my poetry grows, I give all glory to God as the story unfolds. And the gray hairs that grow on my head will show. Ain't no time limit to get it, you ain't never too old. So keep hold of your dream, no matter how it seems. If you don't water your lawn, well then it won't stay green. I seen babies turn fiends, addicted to the screen.
If you don't water your lawn, it means it won't stay green. They always say the grass is green on the other side, but that couldn't be more wrong. And I think the way more truer statement is the grass is green where you water it.
Time limit to get it, you ain't never too old. So keep hold of your dream, no matter how it seems. If you don't water your lawn, well then it won't stay green. I seen babies turn fiends, addicted to the screen. The dad shares, cashiers replaced by machines. Don't buy, subscribe so you could just stream your content like rent. You won't own a thing before long. All the songs though.
You know, I just listened to that Mick Jenkins project where he's talking, he went the other way. He's not on streaming no more. Even .biz, a lot of artists are going that way. They're going away from streaming, which I totally understand. When you're an artist as big as J. Cole, I think it still makes sense to be on streaming, but you're still getting fucked by the label at that big a level. So he's saying, don't buy, subscribe so you can just stream. Don't buy the content, don't buy the albums or whatever. Just stream it so you can listen to it whenever it's convenient. Don't buy, just subscribe so you can just stream. Your content, like rent, you don't own a thing. You put it up on streaming, you don't really own that shit. These labels that you're signed to or whatever, they're making a majority of the cut. I said in the Mick Jenkins video that you never hear these tech companies or these major labels talk about there's no money in the music business. There's so much money in the music business. It's just a shame that the people making the art, making the music, they see the smallest percentage of that. And that's terrible. But I'm loving that there's a few artists that are kind of going against the grain and finding an alternative to streaming. And I'm hoping that can be beneficial, that can be frugal. No, that's not the word I'm thinking of. I hope it can make them a lot of money and hope they find a lot of success going that way, and I hope a lot more people follow suit.
The whole world sings or be generated machines. Don't buy, subscribe so you could just stream your content like rent. You won't own a thing before long. All the songs the whole world sings or be generated by latest of AI regimes. As all of our favorite artists erased by a screen from the wayside. Hey, whatever happened to human beings?
Hey man, we're not too far off from that. I don't think, unfortunately.
I'm high, so I feel like that.
Yeah, man, I want to apologize. If you made it this far, I appreciate y'all for rocking with me. But I want to apologize because I feel like I was just rambling for most of that video trying to understand what Cole meant. Like, I was trying to make sense of it and explain at the same time. And I feel like I didn't do my job communicating these bars to y'all. But that's just what Cole does, man. Cole is one of those people that I might not even fully comprehend everything he's saying 2 years from now, listening to this song on repeat for that entire 2 years. Like, Cole is just one of them. But what I can tell you, the internal rhymes, the cadence, the flow, Cole does this, bro. And just the technical aspect of this, the artistic aspect of this, like, Cole might be one of the best pure rappers that we've ever seen in this game. And again, like I said in the intro, I want to continue to focus on that. Not any of the extra shit, not any of the shit that happened last year. I want to focus on the music, and musically, Cole is in tip-top shape. I appreciate y'all stopping by and kicking it with me today. If you messed with the video that you just watched, check out another one popping up right here. And remember, if it's not too dope, then it's probably mids.